it's Katie, and this is Paraclete.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about how to multiply decimals. And so first, we're going to talk about key notes. The first note is to multiply as if the decimals are not there. The second note is to place the decimal into the answer once you're done multiplying. And here I have the decimal bunny, and the decimal bunny is pretty much indicative of what a decimal does when you're multiplying. You count how many times it hops back and forth. And I'll explain more in a little bit. So now on to example 1. We're going to be multiplying 1.34 times 9.8. So our first step is to just simply ignore the decimals as of right now, and then we're going to multiply. So 8 times 4 is 32. You put the 2 down, carry the 3. 8 times 3 is 24 plus 3, which is 27. You write the 7 down, and then you carry the 2. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10. You're going to put an X there. 9 times 4 is 36. So you're going to write the 6, carry the 3. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 3 is 30, carry the 3. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 3 is 12. So then you're going to add, and then you're going to count how many spaces are to the right of each decimal, and that's the amount of spaces that are going to be on the right of the decimal of your answer. So your final answer would be 13.132. Next, we're moving on to example 2. So we have 23.145 times 5. So you're going to multiply this out. 5, carry the 2, 2, carry the 2, 7, 5 times 3 is 15, 5, carry the 1, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1. And now you're going to see how many spaces are to the right of the decimal point, and that has to be the amount on the answer. And so the final answer is going to be 115.725. And now we're moving on to example 3. So for this example, we have 14.18 times 36.1. So we're going to multiply it all out. 8 times 1 is 8, 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 1 is 4, 1 times 1 is 1. I'm going to put the X, and then 6 times 8 is 48, carry the 4. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10, carry the 1, then it's 25. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Then you're going to make sure to put 2 X's. And then 3 times 8 is 24, write the 4, carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. And then 12, carry the 1. And then 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, so it's 4. And then you're going to add everything down. And then you're going to see how many spaces are to the right of each decimal, and make sure that the answer has the same amount of spaces after the decimal. So the final answer is 497.898. And on to example 4. We're given 7.21, and then we're going to multiply it by 2.31. So 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 7 times 1 is 7, put the x, and then 3, 6, 21. Then we're going to put 2 x's, and then 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 7 is 14. And then we're going to add everything up. So it's 1, 5, 15, 6, 6, and 1. So we're going to see how many spaces are to the right of each decimal, and that's going to be the amount of spaces to the right in our answer. So the final answer is going to be 16.6551. Alright, moving on to example 5. So we are given 9.724, and we're going to multiply it by 0.700. And so a trick is that since there are 2 zeros at the end, and 0 times anything is just 0, then the answer is going to have 2 zeros at the end too. And then we're going to multiply normally. So 4 times 7 is 28, carry the 2. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16, carry the 1. And then that's going to be 0 and 68. We're going to count how many spaces are after the decimals to the right, and that's going to be the same amount in the answer. And so the final answer is going to be 6.806800. And that's all I have today on multiplying decimals. Thanks for watching!